everybody. Todd Miller Productions, and High Sierra Lacrosse bringing you tonight's game. Spanish Springs Cougars are taking on the home team, Damonte Ranch Mustangs. And so far, where we're standing right now, Spanish Springs, we'll go through some standings in the league. Spanish Springs is sitting at 7-1. Galena at 5-1. Galena's been on a little bit of a tear this week. They beat undefeated Reno on Monday, and then they beat the undefeated Spanish Cougars on Wednesday and handed them their first loss. Reno played Minoga earlier. Reno came out in that game 9-6, so that puts them at 5-1. TNT's at 3-2. Oh, here we go. Let's get ready for some action. We'll go over that later. Possession, Damonte, quick shot right off the bat, gets deflected by the goalie. Goes out, goes over to the Cougars. The goalie is for tonight for Cougars is Austin Miller. Oh. Excuse me, I got that wrong. Damonte is in the white. The Cougars are in the dark. And that was my bad. Cougars have the ball. Zane North is the goalie for Damonte. Ball goes out, goes over to Damonte. And as I said before, Austin Miller, number 36, is the goalie for the Cougars. Ball's knocked loose, but is picked back up by Damonte. Working the edge, finally gets it away, passes it off, shoots, and Austin Miller does a nice stop. Bad pass. Here comes Damonte. Ball gets knocked out by the Cougars. Up to midfield. Kicked back over to the other side by the Mustangs. Working that edge. They come out working their way towards the crease. Decides to back off a little bit. Passes it way out to the top. Tries to get it set up top of the crease, shoots, and just gets knocked to the inside. Ball stays with the Mustangs. Thought about it, gets knocked out by the Cougars. Cougar ball. Come across midfield with it. Passes off, does a nice little chip shot, but it goes just to the outside. Ball stays with the Cougars. Trying to get Rich situated, comes to the top of the crease, turns around, gets ready, shoots, and gets deflected by the goalie. Nice save. A good save by Mr. North. Mustang ball. Come across midfield with it. Ooh, shoots and goes just high. Comes over to the top of the crease, shoots, and off the goalpost, right off the bottom corner. Ball is loose. Cougars come away with it. Pass it up, working up towards midfield. Comes Cougars. Sets up. Tries to set the player up. Could not handle the pass. It goes out. It's going to go over to the Mustangs. Zay North is bringing it out, passes it off, and it couldn't be handled, so that goes over to the Cougars. Gets knocked free, picked up by the Mustangs, who are going to bring it across midfield. Defense sets him up, shoots. Oh, and stopped by Mr. Miller. Nice save. Cougars bring it back across midfield, get set up, shoots, and scores. Number 25. Let's see that again. Cougars bring it back across midfield, get set up, shoots, and scores. Number 25. Let's see that again. Number 25, Michael Keaton, with his first goal of the night. Possession Cougars. Passes it off. Could not. Oh, gets stolen by the Mustangs. Got knocked loose by the Mustangs. Cougars able to keep the ball in bounds before it went out, but Mustangs got possession of it. Bring it across midfield. Pass it off. Sets up and bounces high just above the goal. Stays with the Mustangs. Tried to do a quick pass to the top crease. Didn't work, but ball is loose. Timeout Mustangs. With that, we'll be back. 7:03 left in the first. 1-0 Cougars. Alrighty, welcome back. Todd Miller Productions in the High School Lacrosse League. Sitting here at 7:03 in the first. Cougars up 1-0 over the Mustangs. Returning from a timeout. Michael Keaton of the Cougars with your first goal of the night. Mustangs trying to get something set up. Comes around top of the crease, shoots, and gets deflected off to the inside. Stays with the Mustangs. Mustangs couldn't handle the pass. It's going to go out. That's going to go over to the Cougars. Ball crosses midfield. Ball's loose, though. It's going to roll out. It's going to go over to the Mustangs. Ooh, bad pass. Almost got picked up by the Cougars. Mustangs, though, bring it across midfield. Gets knocked loose. Mustangs retain possession. Mustangs trying to set something up. Pass couldn't be handled. Ball's loose. Looks like got a little scrub going down. Knocked over to the goalie, Mr. Austin Miller, who's going to clear it to midfield. Pass couldn't be handled. Picked up by the, no, hold on a second. Picked up by the Mustangs goalie, Mr. Zane North. Mustangs bring it across midfield. Ball is loose. Sets up and got hit right before that shot was able to come out fully. Got knocked to the ground, picked up by the Mustangs, who just got it knocked out again. Cougars come away with it. Bring it back across midfield. Pass it off. Cougars slowing it down a little bit, trying to get something set up. Comes up to the top of the crease, passes it off, and could not be handled. Picked up by the Mustangs, which gets knocked loose. Fight for it in the middle. Cougars come away with that. Just over 4 minutes left in the first. Comes up towards the crease, shoots and scores. Number 14. Let's see that again. Comes up towards the crease, shoots and scores. Number 14. Let's see that again. Connor Gephardt, his first score of the night. So with 4:08 left in the first, that puts the Cougars up 2-0. Here we go with the face-off. Possession Mustangs. Pass it up the field. Gets up at the top of the crease. Shoots and scores as a flag goes down. Let's see that score again. Pass it up the field. Gets up at the top of the crease. Shoots and scores as a flag goes down. Let's see that score again. I believe that was number 9, Mr. Hayden Karam. The penalty's on number 15 of the Cougars. Andrew Torin. So that, for a little bit, is going to put the Mustangs up. And with just under 4 minutes left, the Mustangs get their first goal of the game, make the score 2-1. Possession Cougars. Cougars trying to get something set up. Excuse me. Stolen by the Mustangs. Bring it across midfield. Bad pass. It's going to go out. Almost goes out. The Mustangs are able to retrieve it. Gets knocked out by the Cougars. Ball is loose. Picked up by the Cougars, who cross it midfield. It goes out. It's going to be Mustang ball. Mustangs trying to get something up. 2:38 left in the opening quarter. Passes it off. Guy works around to the top of the crease. Mustangs trying to spread everybody out. Ball goes over to the Cougars. 2:13 to go in the first. Cougars cross midfield. Comes around the top of the crease, tries to get a shot off, gets blocked, flagged down. Ball goes to the inside on that shot. It's going to be a slash, I think, on the Mustangs. Going to be 1 minute penalty, number 13, AJ Mercurio. Oh, maybe. Yep. His first penalty of the night. So with 1:38 left, Cougars are a man up. Just looking for that open spot, to let her rip, and there it is. Goes just to the inside. Ball goes over to the Mustangs. Some good hustle by the goalie there. Goalie takes the ball, passes across midfield. Ball's loose. Pass it off to Austin Miller of the Cougars, who quickly passes it up cross field, gets set up for a shot, and there it is. Scored by number 13. Let's see it again. Cougars, who quickly passes it up cross field, gets set up for a shot, and there it is. Scored by number 13. So, Dylan Brannon, with his first goal of the night, puts the Cougars up 3-1 with 52 seconds left in this opening quarter. Here we go at another face-off. Mustang possession. Teams are back to even now for this last few seconds of the first. See if Mustangs can get a quick score here before the buzzer. Comes in through some traffic, lets her rip, and nice save by Austin Miller. About 19 seconds. Whoops. Sorry, lost it there for a second. Mustang ball. About 10 seconds left. Comes up to the top of the crease, shoots, and off the foot And that's it. At the end of one, 3-1 Cougars over the Mustangs. We'll be right back. Alrighty, so as earlier I was going through the standings, the Cougars are sitting at 7-1 right now, and then we got Galena and Reno both at 5-1. Reno had a win tonight against Minogue. That final score of that one was 9-6. After that, we got TNT at 3-2. Damonte sitting tonight at 4-3. Minogue at 3-5 after today's loss. McQueen 2-4 and Oasis 1-6, and I believe those two are playing tomorrow in Fallon, and then following up the pack is Reed at 0-7. So as we sit here and get ready for the second quarter, so far your scores tonight: Dylan Brannon with 1. This is of Spanish Springs. Michael Keaton with 1, and Connor Gephardt with 1. For the Mustangs, Hayden Karam with 1 tonight. Let's see what happens on this second period. Here we go with the face-off. Possession Mustangs, who come just roaring down, shoots, and that goes just to the outside. It's going to stay with the Mustangs. Mustangs trying to get some people in position. Shoots. Oh, thought about shooting from way out town, but his passes off to make an attempt, and Mr. Austin Miller makes the save. Cougars bring it across midfield. Tried to pass it off. Wow, I'm having. Oh, nice save by Damonte. Let me get my tongue untied here for a second. Damonte brings it across midfield. Comes across towards the crease, runs into some traffic there, passes it off. Actually got stolen by the Mustangs, by the Cougars. Bring it up the field. Ball was loose, picked up by the Mustang goalie, passes it off. Got knocked out by Cougar, but recovered by the Mustangs, who pass it across midfield. Mustangs bring on some fresh legs. Comes up top crease, shoots, and scores. Number 9. Let's see that again. Mustangs bring on some fresh legs. Comes up top crease, shoots, and scores. Number 9. Let's see that again. Mr. Hayden Karam with his second goal of the night. That brings the Mustangs back within 1 and makes the score 3-2 Cougars. 10-11 left in this opening half. Ball goes over to the Mustangs. Comes up with a long stick, shoots and scores. Let's see that again. Comes up with a long stick, shoots and scores. A.J. Mercurio with the long stick and his first goal of the night. Ties this game up with just about 10 minutes left in the half. Back to all even on the score. Let's see what they've got going now. Ball gets possession, goes to the Mustangs, sets up. Oh, thought about it for a second, ran into a wall. I think they called a push on that one. It's going to stay with the Mustang. Oh, it's going to go over to the Cougars, excuse me. Oh, I was wrong. Sorry. Mustangs are getting all set up. Works his way to the top of the crease. Tries to do a spin move. There was nowhere to go, so he tosses it off. Everybody's going to get reset. Shoots from outside, and the ball goes just to the outside and all the way over to the fence. It's going to stay with the Mustangs. He had some traffic on that shot, didn't really have the angle. Ball goes out, goes over to the Cougars. Pass it off the goalie, who's going to clear it to midfield. Cougars cross midfield with the ball. Coming up full head of steam. Try to toss it off, stolen by the Mustangs. Come charging back the other direction. Mr. Mercurio. Sets up, shoots in, scores with the long stick. Let's see that again. Mr. Mercurio. Sets up, shoots in, scores with the long stick. A.J. Mercurio with his second goal of the night to give the Mustangs their first lead at 4-3 over the Cougars. 8:30 left in the half. I apologize for my floating scoreboard. I can't seem to get that thing to sit still. I don't know what it's up. I don't know what's up with my camera stand, but it's kind of drifting all the time. But we can still see it right now. Here we go with the face-off. Mr. Mercurio passes it off the top of the stick. Ball is loose, picked up by the Cougars. Cougars bring it to midfield. And, oh, he was able to hold on to that one. Comes up, gets set up. Ball is loose, picked up by the Mustangs. Tosses it up a little bit high, could not be handled. Ball's going to roll out and go to the Cougars. Cougar ball passes it off to the goalie, who's going to clear it up to mid. well, at least almost midfield. Now they cross midfield with the ball. Cougars working their way in towards the crease. Try to get some shoots from downtown, and nice stop by the goalie. Oh, wow. He was not keeping his eyes open on that one. The Cougars had a wide open shot, and the Mustangs got lucky on that one. Cougar ball. Cougars trying to tie this match up. Comes to midfield. Ball gets knocked loose. It's going to go out. Mustang ball. 6:44 left. Mustang goalie clears it out. Could not handle that pass, but they're able to recover it across midfield. That looked like a little shot to the face right there, and I was right. There goes the flag. Ball goes out. So you had a slash call on Ben Esposito of the Cougars. Whoops. But they called a timeout too, so with that, I'll be right back, folks. Welcome back, everybody. Todd Miller Productions in High Sierra Lacrosse. Tonight we got Spanish Springs Cougars and the Damonte Ranch Mustangs. 4-3 right now. Mustangs over the Cougars. Just about 6 minutes left in this opening half. Mustangs trying to get something set up here. Shoots, and it looks like it went off one of his own players and bounced high. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Pass it off to Austin Miller, who's going to clear this ball, bring it up, toss it over midfield. Ball is loose, picked up by the goalie of the Mustangs. Mustangs get it. Pass it off. Mustangs bring it across midfield. Comes up top the crease. Shoots and scores as he goes down. Number 13. Let's see that again. Comes up top the crease. Shoots and scores as he goes down. Number 13. Let's see that again. A.J. Mercurio with his third goal of the night. Makes it 5-3 Mustangs. 5:11 left in this first half. Mustangs open up a 2-point lead, where in the first they were down by 2 points, 3-1, and have basically scored 4 unanswered points so far. Cougars get possession. Bring it up. And we got a hard hit on that one. I think I missed it. Might have got picked up by the camera. He got taken out. He's back on his feet, though, and up walking around. Let's see who the penalty's on. A.J. Mercurio is kind of walking to the side like it's on him, like he knows what's going on. Like I said, sorry about the scoreboard. I will try to adjust it better at halftime, but it just keeps floating off. I believe they said high hit, 2 minutes unreleasable, so that's going to put the Cougars up for quite a while. 2 minutes is a long time in lacrosse. So Cougars sitting here and seeing what they can do with this advantage. Get set up, pass it around, comes up, crease, shoots, and that goes just high. Stays with the Cougars. Thought about it. Cougars trying to get something lined up from the outside. They're not working the crease too much. As I say that, there they go. And it gets deflected. Nice save by the goalie. Ball is still loose, though. Looks like the goalie for the Mustangs took a shot. Cougars got the rebound, took another shot, and he's able to stop it again. So Damonte starts with the ball with the goalie. Crosses midfield, the ball's loose though, but picked up by Damonte. Ooh, bad pass, it goes out. That ball's going to go over to the Cougars. Well, sorry, I lost it for a second. Cougars trying to get something set up here. Shoots and stopped by the goalie. Clears it across midfield. Damonte comes down with it. 2-on-1. Decides to sit there and go to the backside. Passes off, could not handle it. Ball goes out. Cougar ball. Cougars bring it across midfield. So far, Damonte's been pretty good about stopping this power play. And as I say that, nice stop by the goalie, flag down. Looks like it's going to be a holding call on number 56. It's a 30-second penalty. Jared Purgett. Hope I got that right. So, and there's a score. Let's see that again. So, and there's a score. Let's see that again. I believe that was Mr. Michael Keaton with his second goal of the night to bring the Cougars within one. 5-4. Damonte over Spanish Springs with 2:45 left in this half. Both teams are now back to even. Possession Cougars. Coming down with a full head of steam. Breaks off a little bit, passes it back to the top. I thought I heard somebody screaming flag down, but I do not see a flag down, so. Cougars trying to get something set up here. Comes up to the crease, shoots and scores. Number 13 of the Cougars. Let's see that again. Whoops. Nope, I hit the wrong button, so we'll do this. Dylan Brannon with his second goal of the night. Sorry about missing the replay on that one. Sometimes as a one-man show, you just can't get all the buttons in time as your scoreboard slides off. It's 5-5 with 1:47 left in this half, which is good. It'll give me time to get this scoreboard fixed. Possession Mustangs. Mr. A.J. McCurry with the long stick. He's been pretty good with that tonight so far. Ball's loose. Ball is loose again. Got a little scrum going down. Cougars come away with it. Cross midfield. Pass it off. Decide to come back out with it. Pass it off, could not handle it. Cougars come away with the ball. About 45 seconds left in this half. Cougars trying to get something up, see if they can take the lead. Shoot, and it goes just to the inside. Cougars ball. Cougars trying to get something set up to walk away with the lead at the halftime. Shot again, goes to the inside, stays with the Cougars. 23 seconds left. Cougars running out of time here. Ball goes out. Goes over to the Mustangs. Shoots and scores right at the end. Let's see that again. Shoots and scores right at the end. Let's see that again. So at the buzzer, I believe that was number 8, Hobie Bach. I hope I'm right on that one. Beautiful score right at the buzzer. So that takes us into halftime, 6-5, Damonte Ranch Mustangs over the Spanish Springs Cougars. This is Todd Miller. We'll be back in just a little bit, folks.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
welcome back, everybody. Todd Miller of Todd Miller Productions in the High Sierra Lacrosse League. Tonight we're bringing you Damonte Ranch Mustangs and the Spanish Springs Cougars. And when we went into the half, the score was 6-5 Mustangs. And while we were at halftime, the refs took a couple minutes, discussed it over, and I guess they decided that the clock had run out before he scored. So they took that goal off the board, and we're back to tied. So that's where we're going. Starting the third. Excuse me. And it looks like they are going to. So it looks like, tied, and Damonte got a penalty somewhere in there too at the buzzer. So Cougars are starting a man up to start this half. Number 3, Tyler Chilson, had a foul on him at some point. Here we go. Starting the second half. Cougars trying to get something set up here. Just kind of keeping it spread out right now, looking for an avenue. Excuse me, ball goes out, and that's going to go over to the Mustangs. Ball gets knocked loose, picked up by the Cougars, but it gets knocked right back out. Ball's in midfield loose. Picked up by the Cougars. Cougars bring it across midfield. Okay, we are back to even now. Penalty plays over. Ball gets knocked loose. Tried to get a shot off, but ran into some traffic, and stick got hit. Ball is loose now. Damonte comes away with it. Passes off, shoots. Oh, and how that did not go in, I do not know. He was right there. Looked like maybe it bounced up too high. Sets up, shoots, and scores from way downtown. Let's see that again. Sets up, shoots, and scores from way downtown. Let's see that again. I believe that was number 18, Mr. Robert Bush, with his first score of the night. Puts the Cougars up 6-5. 9:57 left in the third. So Cougars come out to score first in the second half, and their first score in a while. Let's see. Cougars have the ball, working it around. Comes up to the crease, passes it off, tries to get the shot. Ball is loose right in front of the goal. Oh, and we got a score. Let's see. I don't see who got it, but tries to get the shot. Ball is loose right in front of the goal. Oh, and we got a score. Let's see. And even after watching the replay, I don't know who got that one. Sorry about that. Just a bit of a crowd there in front. But it does make it 7-5 Cougars. I'm sure it sounded like Connor Gephardt for the score on that one, the way the crowd's going. Possession Cougars. Cougars bring on a fresh set of legs. Ball's loose. Picked up by the Mustangs. A.J. Mercurio goes across field with it. Shoots, and it looks like it just went inside. Shoots, and that goes way high by a couple of feet. Ball is still loose, though. Austin Miller, Cougars goalie, picks it up and clears it all the way across midfield. And all the way to the other goalie. Mr. North, I believe. Mustangs bring it across. Come up, shoots, and goes just inside. Ball stayed. Ball goes over to the Cougars, who clear it all the way to midfield again. Mustangs get the ball, bring it back across midfield. Could not handle the pass. Ball is still loose. Picked up and goes out. Mustang ball. 7:47 left in the third. Excuse me. Comes around the crease, tries to get to the top, decides to back out and pass it off. Comes around, runs in the traffic, ball gets knocked loose. Picked up by the Mustangs. And he drops it, ball's loose again. This time picked up by the Cougars up. Well, never. Ball is loose again. Now we're just getting into a shoving match out there. And there's a timeout Mustangs. And right after the timeout was called, looked like we had a penalty. Well, we got flags everywhere, so we'll see what's going on. I could not hear over the crowd, but it looks like it's a 1-minute penalty on the Cougars. We'll see who it is after this timeout. So it's 6:41 left in the third. It's 7-5 now, Cougars. Looks like the penalty is on number 8, Alex Dunn. So that's going to put the Mustangs a man up here for a little bit. Let's see if they can capitalize on this and get themselves within one. Work it to the backside. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Nice stop, picked up. Oh, ball is loose. Goes out. Believe it's Cougar ball. Comes around the backside full speed. And then comes to a quick halt, letting everybody else catch up. Cougars bringing on a fresh set of legs. And I believe we are back to even now. Bunch of people tripping over each other there. Cougars still have the ball. We got a player down. So looks like he's all right. Five minutes left in the third. 7-5. Cougars over the Mustangs. Ball is loose, picked up by the Mustangs. Mr. Mercurio passes it off, comes up one-on-one, shoots and scores. Let's see that again. Mr. Mercurio passes it off, comes up one-on-one, shoots and scores. Let's see. Number 10, Mr. Sean Graves with his first goal of the night. Brings the Mustangs back within one to make it 7-6 Cougars. Mustangs walk away with it again, get set up. Oh, could not handle that one. And he had an open shot too. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Could not handle it. It goes out. Mustang ball. Shoots from downtown and goes just a little high. Cougar ball. Goalie brings it out. He's going to toss it up midfield. Comes up to the middle. Backs out. Cougars trying to get something set up here. Just about 3 minutes left in the third. Comes up top of crease, tries to get it, shoots, and stop. Deflected by the goalie. Ball stays with the Cougars. Comes up, shoots, and scores. Number 25. Let's see that again. Comes up, shoots, and scores. Michael Keating with his third goal of the night. Brings his Cougars up to 8. Puts them back to a 2-point lead over the Mustangs. If I remember right, the other night against Galena, Mr. Keating had, I believe, 4. So he's getting close to matching that tonight. Still plenty of time left. Possession Cougars. Cougars working around to the backside, comes up the crease, gets set up, shoots, and scores. A nice little golf shot. Let's see that again. Cougars working around to the backside, comes up the crease, gets set up, shoots, and scores. A nice little. And with that one, number 18, Robert Bush, with his second goal of the night. Nice little, call it an iron shot. Be a golfer on that one, just right down about the ankles. Lower corner of the goal. As my score camera goes bonkers again. I think it's every time they jump around, it just gets messed up. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Holding call on the Cougars. Ball goes over to the Mustangs. Flag down on the other side of the field. I'm messing the scoreboard all up now. Penalty is on number 14, it looked like. We'll just ignore that for right now. I am sorry. I'll fix it at the end of the quarter. Ball is loose. Mustang ball sets up nice. Save by Austin Miller, the Cougars. Passes up to midfield, who passes it down to the other side, but Mustangs come away with it. Comes up, shoots, and goes just to the inside. Ball stays. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Minute 25 left in this third. Who just launches it to midfield. Cougars trying to get something here. We just got about a minute left in the third. Go around to the backside. Running some traffic coming up to the crease. Comes around the backside of the crease, passes it off. Tries to get up, shoot, and score. Number 18, let's see that again. Traffic coming up to the crease, comes around the backside of the crease, passes it off, tries to get up, shoot, and score. Number 18. Looks like they waved that one off. So I believe they were calling crease violation on that one. Some kind of violation, but Cougars still have it. Comes in, it's going to set up again, and this time it's good. Number 25, let's see that again. Cougars still have it. Comes in, it's going to set up again, and this time it's good. Number 25. Mr. Michael Keaton, number 4 of the night, puts the Cougars up 4 over the Mustangs. Score sitting at 10-6 right now with 22.2 seconds left in the third. I will fix the scoreboard here in just about 22.2 seconds. Ball is loose. Possession. Nobody right now. Could have stood around there for a second. Ooh, ball goes just to the inside. Had an open path on that one. It's going to stay with the Cougars. .0. And that's it at the half. At the end of 3. 10-6, Cougars over the Mustangs. We'll be right back. righty. Welcome back. Todd Miller Productions, and the High State Lacrosse League bringing you tonight's game and all the games this season. Tonight we got Damonte Ranch Mustangs and the Spanish Spring Cougars. So far for the Cougars, scoring-wise, Dylan Brandon with 2, Robert Bush with 2, Connor Gephardt with 2, and then your lead scorer on the Cougars tonight, Michael Keaton with 4. Hayden Karam on the Mustangs with 2, Sean Graves with 1, AJ Mercurio, your leader on that side, with 3. Let's see what we can do in this second half. So far, it's been a pretty good game. 10-6 with 12 minutes left to go. Here we go with the face-off. Cougars have had a habit of just face-off every time, ending up on the ground on that one. Ball is loose. Possession Mustangs, who kind of see if they can do something to catch back up here, down by 4 points with 12 minutes to go. They'd kept it close most of the game, but the third quarter, Cougars came out and kind of opened it up a little bit. Shoots, and that goes just inside. Stays with the Mustangs. Shoots and goes just outside. So tomorrow we got, I don't think it'll be live, but tomorrow, our game tomorrow is McQueen versus Oasis out in Fallon. Kind of a task doing a live game from out there with the cell service and everything. And without a stadium on a flat field, it's kind of tough. Cougar ball, trying to get set up, shoots, and scores. Number 27, let's see that again. Trying to get set up, shoots, and scores. Number 27, let's see that again. Mr. Noah Carr with his first goal of the night. It brings the Mustangs within 3. So we're sitting at 10-7 now. Cougars with 10:42 left. I think it's every time they cheer, this camera gets knocked out of place. As I knock it completely out of place. Flag down, but I can keep track of the score. Shoot. Oh, wow. What a score. Let's see that again. Shoot. Oh, wow. What a score. Let's see that again. As he's going down to the ground, AJ Mercurio falling back and getting it done. Brings the Mustangs within 2, making it 8-10 Cougars right now with 10:25 left. Timeout, and so that gives me a chance to fix this dang scoreboard again. I'll be right back. Definitely not perfect, but hey, we can see the score and the time now. Definitely better. I'll have to work on that. Something to add to my list. So here we go. 10:25 left, and the Mustangs are working their way back into this one. It's 10-8 right now. 10:25 left. A.J. Mercurio just had his 4th goal of the night. So him and Michael Keaton of the Cougars both have 4. 2 leading scorers right now. Here we go with your face-off. Possession Mustangs. Pass it upfield. Working his way in. Here he comes, shoots and scores. Another one for Mr. Mercurio. Let's see that again. Working his way in. Here he comes, shoots and scores. Another one for Mr. Mercurio. He has been on fire with that long stick tonight. That gives him his 5th goal. And it brings Mustangs within 1. Picks up all again, run into some traffic. Looks like we're going to have a call on that one. Ends up with the Mustangs. With the Cougars. Under 10 minutes to go here in this matchup. Mr. Keaton comes in, tries to get close, backs out with a shot there. Goes just to the inside, stays with the Cougars. Cougars trying to set something up. They've had their lead cut down over the past few minutes. Comes around the backside of the crease, cuts it close. Comes in, shoots, and scores. Let's see that again. Number 8, I believe. Comes in, shoots, and scores. Let's see that again. Number 8, Mr. Alex Dunn with his first goal of the night. Puts the Cougars up again by 2. 11-9 with 8:46 left as the refs are discussing some penalties out there on the field. So number 14 of the Mustangs, Wyatt Virgil, with a body check to the head, 2 minutes unreleasable. Definitely going to give the Cougars a little bit of advantage here with 8:46 left, just as the Mustangs were starting to beat their way back into this thing. Ball is still on the ground. Possession Cougars. Bring it across midfield. coming up with a full head of steam, decides to slow it down just a little bit. Timeout, Cougars. Looks like we'll be back in just a minute, folks. All right, welcome back, everybody. 8:24 left. Cougars up by 2, 11-9. Looks like our next game is going to be right back here on Monday night. So the Mustangs take on Truckee North Tahoe. Oh, let's go over where the ball is. That might be a little bit better. Cougars a man up right now. Does a shot. Nice stop by the goalie. Another nice stop by the goalie and some traffic. He's got somebody behind him. Passes it off. Stolen by Cougars mid-pass. Pass it off, sets up, shoots, and deflected by the goalie, which is... Oh, I lost his number. I had it. Tried to do a jumping shot. Did not work. Nice steal by the Cougars. Ball still loose, though. Mustangs able to come away with it. Shoots from downtown, and looks like it got deflected. Ball's rolling towards the edge, goes out, stays with the Mustangs. Mustangs still a man down. I think they're going to try to kill this penalty as much as possible right now. Nope. Cougars are able to steal it away, but that ball's going to go out, so it's going to go over to the Mustangs. Okay, we're back to even now. That's going to go out. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Cougars bring around the top of the crease, pass it off, shoot, and it goes just wide. Stays with the Cougars. Comes around, gets close, runs into some traffic, loses the ball, recovers it. Six minutes left. Cougars looking for a little insurance here. Oh, ball goes out. That's going to go over to the Mustangs, it looks like. Mustang ball. Oh, now they're going to give it over to the Cougars. 5:39 left. Flag down. "30-second technical on, looks like number 22. Logan Steinhardt with the foul. It's going to put the Cougars a man up here for 30 seconds. We're back to even. Damonte doing a good job of killing his penalty. But as that penalty's over, we get a score. Let's see that again. Oh, there we go. Damonte doing a good job of killing his penalty. But as that penalty's over, we get a score. Let's see that again. Robert Bush, his third score of the night. Puts the Cougars up 12-9, 5 minutes left. See, look at that. Every time they bounce around, that scoreboard camera just keeps shuffling over. Let's see if it handles it the rest of 5 minutes here. And then I will figure out a way to make that better for Monday night, since we're going to be right here again. And I've been having technical difficulties with my YouTube linking, so hopefully I will get this Cougars come back with it across midfield. Hopefully I'll get this linking problem fixed where I can start sending links to the games again ahead of time instead of just starting live. I don't know what's going on. Out of my realm. Comes around the top of the crease. Tried to pass it off, could not handle it. Cougars recover it way back towards midfield. Comes around the backside. Passes it off. Mr. Keaton, I believe. Oh, Mr. Keaton's number 25 right there. Damonte gets the ball back. Cross midfield with it. Running into some traffic, getting pushed around a little bit. Comes up top of the crease, shoots in, goes just to the inside, stays with the Mustangs. 3:37 left. Mustangs down by 3. Gotta have a little sense of urgency here if they're going to get back into this. Comes up, top of the crease, shoots and scores. Number 10, let's see that again. Comes up, top of the crease, shoots and scores. Number 10, let's see that again. Mr. Sean Graves with his second goal of the night. Brings the Mustangs back within 2. 3:17 left. Cougars 12, Mustangs 10. That's Goes over to the Mustangs. Pass it off. Oh, and he was set up. The ball was just a little high. Mustangs able to retain possession. Here he comes. Shoots from downtown and goes just a bit high. Stays with the Mustangs. Just under 3 minutes left. Mustangs definitely getting the shots off, just not getting one to get in for them right now. And gets pushed out. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Oh, almost stolen by the Mustangs. Not paying attention. Came up right behind him and just tried to swipe it away. But Cougars able to come away with it. Cross midfield. Comes up, passes it off, shoots, and off the goalie. Oh, my. Now, if that was a clothesline, and I'm sorry, I don't have a way to delete bad words on this thing, but that was a hit. Little discussion going on here. That's not what the Mustangs needed with that hit, though, but timeout. Timeout Cougars. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. 2:14 left. Todd Meller here. Todd Meller Productions in High Sierra Lacrosse. Damonte's definitely in the hole after that hit. I'm just not quick enough to get replays on that one, not when the ball's still flying around. But it will be there for everybody to watch again. So with 2:14 left, the Mustangs are now down a person, and they're down by 2 points. See if the, nice. Mustang was able to knock the ball out, but Mr. Keaton's able to recover it. Mustangs are definitely going to be down one person for most of the game. Keaton tries to score, but did not work. He got his stick hung up. Cougars tried to call timeout, but I believe the ref told them they're out of timeouts. Minute 20 left. Cougars are just going to probably just try to run this one out and just walk away with it, but we'll see. Slips on the grass a little bit. Passes it off. Gets set. Oh, could not handle it. Cougars retain the ball. Down to about 40 seconds. Like I said, Cougars just going to work their way around. Damonte double team him, trying to get him out. Oh, tried to set him up with the score, and that did not work. Damonte ball. Damonte with under 30 seconds. Goalie brings it out. And here we go. Cougars just trying to run it out. 5 seconds to go. Pass it off. Ooh, bounces high. 1.1 seconds left. And that's it. Cougars come out on top, 12-10 over the Mustangs. Great game. Like I said, our next live game will be Monday night, and we'll be right back here at Damonte Ranch as Damonte takes on TNT. That being said, had a great game tonight. Final score 12-10. Spanish Springs Cougars over Damonte Ranch Mustangs. We'll see you all Monday night. This is Todd Meller with Todd Meller Productions in High Sierra Lacrosse saying good night, everybody. Have a great weekend.